So here we are. Find the value of x. Piece of cake, right? Right. So what do I need to do? Oh, check this out. Okay, so I got three sides. Boom, boom, boom. That means it's equilateral. They're all the same. Hey, guess what? On equilateral triangles, the angles are also all the same. So what's x down here? Well, it's the same as 60. X equals 60 because they're all 60. Hey, guess what? That one right there, that's 62. That's 60 as well, I should say. Isosceles. Ooh. It's the same. X equals 40. Okay, is that always true? No. Well, wait, yeah, it is because it's got like this line of symmetry. Let's draw like a line of symmetry in here. So if I were to get like some dotted line, there we go. So I got like this line of symmetry where everything on one side of the blue line is the same as everything on the other side of the blue line. Now, what do we got going? So 31. Ooh, where's that line of symmetry? Let's put that in there. So it looks like the line of symmetry is going to be right there, kind of splitting it in half. What does that tell me? Well, that tells me that this 40, this x, that means that this is x over here as well, because we got that symmetry, that symmetrical balance of equalness. So how do I put this together? Wait, I have x, I have another x, I have 40. And if I were to take those three things, like if I were to say, hey, what about this x plus this x plus this 40, put those three things together, and then you're like, whoa, those add up to the inside of a triangle, which that's pretty cool. We know what that is. So we know the red plus the blue plus the green all together, add them up. Wait, let's make that black. Add them up, and they equal to 180. Why? Because they're inside a triangle, and they add up to 180. So that means x plus 40 equals 180. Wait, that's like 2x plus 40 equals 180. All right, let's clean it up a little bit. Let's get rid of this 40. So 2x equals 140. So split that in half because there's two of them. X equals 70. So x equals 70. Piece of cake. 70. All right, this one. Oh, it's so easy. Check it out. Line of symmetry. Those are just equal. X equals 73. Piece of cake. Ooh, now we got some more complex algebra happening here. How can we do this? All right, so I'm going to skip 33 because that's another easy one. But look at 34 here for a moment. I see 45. That means that this one over here is also 45 because we got that line of symmetry happening down through the middle there. So we got 45, 45. And then what's this third one? Well, I don't know. But I do know it's kind of highlighted here. X plus 49 is this angle in there. So how do I deal with that? All right, so it's x plus 49. There's that angle. The blue plus the other ones, let's color them as well, just for fun, plus this 45 plus this 45. All together, those are going to add up to 180. So we would have the green plus the blue plus the red. Altogether, those are going to equal 180. So the red's 45, the green is also 45, and the blue, oh, that's kind of bigger. That's x plus 99. So 45 and 45, that makes 90. We got plus x plus 99. Let's go ahead and get rid of this 90. So if I were to subtract 90 to both sides, that would say x plus 99 equals 180 minus 90 is 90. Ooh, this is kind of interesting because when I subtract this, I'm going to get some negatives in here. That'll give me x equals negative 9. And they're just asking me to find x, so there we go. Done. Piece of cake. So that's the general idea with that one. Let's see if we have I think we have a little bit more, like one more crazy challenging one. 37, 38 here. We're actually going to leave off 39 and 40. That's going to be included into the next one, talking about area, perimeter, and distance, etc. Okay, but this one, this is crazy. First of all, X is asking about this angle there. Let's see what we could find out. So this is 40. I have that line of symmetry going through here. I also have a line of symmetry going through there. Let's see what we can find from there. So this is 40. That means this over here is also 40. Now this little box means it's 90. So that box means the whole thing is 90. But if I know that that 90 split up into two pieces and one of them was 40, the other one would have to be 50. So down here, this has got to be 50. And hey, check that out. Symmetry across the line, that's 50. So we got 50, 50, and X. Now that was fast. So how did we get to that? Let's first do this. See the two 40s? I'm going to color those same because they're congruent. And then I have the two 50s here and here. The red and green together make 90, which is that corner angle. Then the last one, let's color it blue, is this X. So I know that blue and then the two greens, because those make a triangle, right here. Well, let's take that back. Let's draw a black line. There we go. All right, so if I were to take this line, and this line, that makes a triangle. So those three, green, green, blue, 50, 50, X, are going to add up to 180. So that's 100 plus X. It's 180. And if I were to subtract 100, then I would get the answer. X equals 80. There we go. Cool. This other one's very similar, where I'll just give us kind of a hint here. You're looking for these angles, and there is symmetry, which we like symmetry. Keeps things balanced. There's symmetry here. Then I'd have another line of symmetry there. What does that do for me? That says, well, whatever this is going to be the same there. And I could use those to find out this one down here. And then I could find this angle. And then I could find these two angles. And then I could find X. That's like 5 or 6 steps. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to cover this up down here on the bottom. Let's change it to square white, fill white. Excellent. So I'm going to cover this up. We don't need it. Cool. So now, what am I getting here? All right, so I have this is 120 degrees. That makes a straight line with this angle there. So that means 180 minus 122. That would give me 58. So that's 58, which means this is also 58. Hey, and then those three angles, let's highlight them for us now. These two green angles, plus how about some red, plus this red angle here. Those three are going to add up to 180, because that's a triangle there. So we got the green plus the red is equal to 180. So we got 58 plus 58 plus, we don't know, equals 180. So that's 116 plus something equals 180. So if we were to subtract 100, we're at 80. Subtract 16 more, and we're at 64. That sounds familiar, like we did that before. That's kind of interesting. So this is 64 right there. Wait a second. That's a square corner, which means that that 90 is getting split into two pieces, one of them being 64. The other one would have to add up to 90. Well, 60 plus 30 is 90. So 64 plus 26 is going to be 90. That's 26. So now let's do some more color coding. What color have we not used? Blue. This blue angle plus this blue angle plus 26. Let's do a whole different color. How about orange? Plus the orange. Those three are going to add up to 180. Why? because they're inside a triangle. Can't see the triangle? Let's show it to you. The triangle is this triangle right there, there, and there. Put it all together, that would give me the blue, which I don't know, we'll call it y. Y. And then this is 26. And all together, that equals 180. All right, so what are we going to do with this? How are we going to do that? All right, let's see. Y plus y, that's 2y. 26 equals 180. Subtract the 26. 2y equals, at this point we would have, okay, 180 minus 20 is 160, and then subtract 6 more and we're at 154. So split that in half. Let's see, 2 goes into that quite a few times. 2 goes into 150 75 times, and then 2 more, so 77. So y equals 77. So this is 77 right there and right there. Ooh, now we can finish. Now we're at the end. Let's pick a different color. How about purple? No, that's kind of the same as the other ones. Let's go crazy. How about, what's this color? Whatever that is. Kind of like a really light blue, aqua maybe. So that X plus the blue, those make 180. So when we have that, that's going to be, you know, this strange blue plus the other darker blue, those put together equal 180. We know the darker blue is 77. We just figured that out. But the other one, X, we don't know. To figure it out, we're going to take 180, subtract 77. 180 minus 70 is 110. So then 110 minus 7 is 103. So X equals 103, 103, 103. And that makes sense. It looks bigger than 90. There we go. That's it. We're done.